Hello and welcome to another episode and another season of Diablo 4. This is the 10th season, the season of Infernal Chaos, and I will of course be doing a playthrough of the season story as well as some of the endgame content, a story completion at the end, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. 10 seasons, kind of crazy that we've, well, gotten this far. Season of Infernal Chaos is here. This new season brings powerful Chaos armor, deadly Chaos perks, and revamped Infernal hordes. So Chaos perks are basically the power. They don't want to call it the power because powers have been going on now for like 7 of the 10 seasons, or maybe 6, I'm not quite sure, but something along those lines. Infernal hordes revamped. Bartok returns as the Lord of Chaos, bringing Chaos waves which contain randomized rule-breaking encounters. Wield Chaos armor. Earn Chaos armor enhanced versions of existing uniques for other item slots, which is kind of interesting. And Chaos perks. Wield devastating Chaos perks, which change how your skills function. Harness your finest buildcraft and create devastating combinations. Embrace Chaos. So, actually, I guess that's immediately to creating a new character. That's kind of interesting. So last season was all about the Spiritborn. This season, I'm actually gonna create a druid. So let me just do that real quick. Alright, we now have Herald, and I'm still kind of disappointed at the customization that you have for the druids. I hate that you only have like one body type. I still feel like there should be at least 3 or 4 for each class, but that's fine. We're going to be playing on normal, seasonal, you know the drill. And let's see how we do.
It was a horror. The demons just appeared out of nowhere. And now my family is gone.
Alright, is that done? Good. So that is the introduction to the seasonal quest. Sands of Chaos. Speak with the villager. So I'll do that real quick and then I'll assign my skills. So, speak with the villager. I heard a villager shouting about a demon portal opening and his family being killed. I should ask him about it. Alright. What up, Farnham? What happened? What did you see?
I thought traveling near the shore might be safer, but this hole opened out of thin air and demons started pouring out. I barely made it here alive.
Alright, so we gotta investigate the portal in the wretched sands. Yes, I heard a villager shouting about a demon portal opening and his family being killed. I should ask him about it.
The demons just appeared out of nowhere. And now my family is gone.
Okay, it just kind of repeats the same line over and over again. Kicks the air a little bit. Poor guy, I guess. We are actually back in Caird Bardo. It's been a while since we were there. I'm going to real quick assign my skill points. I'm following a build from Maxroll, and I think I'll make a cut to where I'm getting close to the demon portal right now. Alright, so we're riding down there. I have my skill points assigned. Fortunately, you start with a horse because the druid is so slow when he walks. I mean, look at this. He's just trotting along there. So if this is the first time you're watching one of my Diablo 4 episodes, I play through every single season. I do the seasonal quests. At the end of the season, I do some endgame content, and I do not know what that is. And then, it's probably one of my own abilities, actually, now that I think about it. It's probably the Poison Creeper. And then at the end of the season, when I'm done, I actually do a story compilation for all the story beats. So if you're interested in watching that, then, you know, subscribe, watch more, all that good stuff.
Wanderer! Over here. Let's talk while it's safe.
Right, so we killed those different demons. Very nice. And we got to speak with the stranger. They're just popping out of here kind of endless, really. Well, let's just go here and do this. Then journal. Sands of Chaos. Speak with the stranger. I should speak with the warrior who helped me slay these demons. She might know more about these rifts. I'm sure she does. So that's probably our quest giver. Slain mercenary. Cheyenne. I think that's how you pronounce it. Who are you?
I am called Xian. These chaos rifts are appearing all over Sanctuary. I fear they herald the return of Bartok the Bloody. I know who you are, Wanderer. If you would be of help in this, meet me in Yelesna.
Well, I butchered her name. Not Cheyenne, but Xian. So she's obviously like... I forgot what their name for the their version of China is, but yeah, she's one of those. I forget what all the name of all their different like subcultures are. They haven't really gone into detail about like what the people of Kedpardo are called. Are they Kedbardodian? Are they Kiovashadian? Fractured Peakian? So it's kind of like, okay, so this is the East European stand-in, this is the Arabic stand-in, this is the Chinese stand-in. It's just kind of like that. So obviously Yelisena is not where I'm supposed to be. Right, there it is. Okay. Maybe I should have read the quest journal real quick. I like that they still use some of the artwork from the old seasons. Alright. Sands of Chaos speak with Xian. So Xian wants to discuss more about these Chaos Rifts in Yelisena. What did you want to discuss with me?
I belong to an order of assassins known as the Vizjaktar. We eliminate demon-corrupted mages, so we know that Bartok the Bloody has returned to Sanctuary. He is the cause of these Chaos Rifts. If you help us stem the tide of these rifts, I'll see that you're rewarded.
Alright, so we have to inspect reputation boards. It's just reputation like always. So Xian, yeah, she just said that. She's the part of Vizjatar, which I think are an assassin order, and I believe they existed in Diablo 2, but I'm not 100% sure. I still haven't played Diablo 2. I really want to at some point on the channel. So, the Vizjatar Offering. Earn Vizjatar Veneration to claim rewards. We got +1 right there. Chaotic Power. Spiral deeper into Chaos, unlocking the Accelerating Chaos perk. And a currency cache, an assortment of odds and ends that would pique only the interest of an adventurer. I believe all of these have like basically the same names as before. The path that will be paved with the blood of demons. I think all of these are more or less the same as in every single season, so I'm just gonna like ignore them at this point. We got some currency though. So the seasonal chaos perks are right here. Currency cache, we got a dagger, some murmuring obols. Do that. And I guess we just plop one in, and that's what we do. So this gives me 40 damage, which is actually pretty good. I think the base damage right now is probably like 10 or something, so more than tripling our damage. We actually have some dialogue right there, and we need to earn veneration from the start. So I must help Vizjatar defeat the forces of Bartok, Lord of Chaos. So the initial quest was literally just like 3 minutes long, which I actually think is a good thing, because a lot of people were complaining that they had to do quite a bit of the quest line. I think maybe you can kill Bartok in the Infernal Hordes without completing it. I'm not sure. We're gonna of course be doing the quest line. So we have to help the Vizjatar defeat the forces of Bartok, Lord of Chaos, by getting veneration. What does Xian have to say? Tell me more about the Vizjaktar.
We are called Mage Slayers, eliminating those who would fall under the spell of demonic corruption. We were created by the Viserai after the Mage Clan Wars to ensure the purity of the clans.
That's interesting. Who is Bartok?
Once he was human, the warlord of blood, who fought the Viserai in the Mage Clan Wars. He was ultimately decapitated by his brother Horizon. Now he has returned from hell as something else. Something worse.
Very spooky. So, why did the Vizjatar care about Bartok?
Bartok is now more demon than man. He foments these chaos rifts that disgorge demons into Sanctuary, wreaking havoc. The Vizjaktar intend to stop him and his fell council of demons before this horror grows worse.
Alright, so there we go. A little bit of lore. I've never heard of Bartok before. Maybe he exists in some other Diablo lore. If he does, please let me know. So these are Seal Chaos Rifts. The rising hell tides threaten to tear the veil separating hell and Sanctuary. Wade into the madness and seal as many Chaos Rifts as you can. That is interesting. So we are going to head on to Kiovashad and do some of these venerations. Now, in this season's story compilation, I usually cut out all the in-between stuff. I just cut to the different story beats. So this is basically me going to show more or less the entire process. I'm still gonna cut out some parts that I think are repetitive, but if you want basically... I'm gonna do this quest real quick, because it really just takes a few seconds, and it gives us some experience. Alright, we just need to do, what, cheer?
The beast lives within you.
That's kind of a cute little cheer. This is distracting.
Thanks. I hope that...
See, I've never played a druid properly before. I've only power leveled it via the exploits you could do from season to season. So I will be doing the druid quest line and a bunch of other different things. Those are not part of the season story, so if you only want to watch the season story, then, well, you could also jump around on these episodes, but I will, of course, be doing a season story compilation at the end of the season. But if you're curious about how the season functions, how quick it takes to level, all that stuff, then, you know, stick around. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I believe that Blizzard has leaned more and more into the casual aspect of Diablo 4 because Path of Exile exists for all the hardcore players. So I think that it's pretty quick now to level, if I understand correctly. So apparently you get veneration from killing elites and doing like rifts and stuff. Okay, so we actually need to look for the rifts. That's a bit annoying. There's another person playing. Nice. Ritual site. Very good. Druid is so slow. Is this supposed to do something? Not really sure. I guess this is better. Still not really sure how to play the druid. I guess I'll learn with time. We actually have 120 veneration. That's quite a bit. That was pretty quick. Okay, so this is going to create an elite. Let's see how much we get from killing him. That gave us 40. Okay, that's a lot. So I'm not sure how quick we're going to be able to get up there. I think the best way to power level is to just run around in Helltide and get all the rifts and all that stuff. I would like to find one Chaos Rift at least before we resume the quest. And episodes are usually going to be around 20 minutes long each. That's good. So they're going to be a little bit shorter. I think there's going to probably only be like 4 or 5 episodes, maybe 6 or 7 actually. It depends upon how many quests there are, all that stuff. But later down the line, I make a lot of cuts in between like non-story things, so...
It is done.
It is done, apparently. Alright, nice. Getting a lot of experience. Alright, where are these caches? I'm not really sure. Maybe I should like run around and look for them. Getting a lot of veneration though, so that's good. I am curious what this is. It has a plan to find Bartok. I should speak with her so I can help. Alright, we could probably do that. I'm assuming that the amount of Vizjeri favor that we need is going to exponentially increase. But let's see if we can find one of these rifts. So, on the horse. Well, here's another ritual site. Oh, okay, so we just need to find the other 2. Okay, I can do that. Here's something interesting. Is this one of the rifts? A rare Chaos Rift. Well, we leveled up, so that's nice. So it's a Soul Spire just like in the Infernal Hordes. Alright. I'm not sure how long we're supposed to... Yeah, right now, I'm very like unfamiliar with the druids' combat style. Okay, so this spawns a Chaos Rift, which spawns a boss. Okay, that's interesting. Do I have better equipment? Probably not. Oh, oh, oh. Almost dead there. Oh, it's these. Okay. Maybe I don't really have the equipment for this kind of boss right now. I feel like I'm getting my ass kicked real hard. Oh. Alright, let's back off a little bit there. And try to kill this Chaos Bringer. I think I'm like far enough to where his whatever ability that is not really doing anything. I get back all my little bonuses. I killed the Chaos Rift, I think. Oh, he's still alive. Alright, that's kind of scary. He ran away. Oh, and he's dead. All right, we actually killed him. Fantastic. Now, I have zero clue how much that actually was. I'm going to real quick go to one of these Tortured Gifts and Mysteries. That just counts as a single rift, I'm guessing, right? Yeah, I've done one of them. Hopefully, maybe I can do a second one. I do need better equipment, though. Let's see what I got here. That's good. Sure. And that seems good. Hopefully there's like another person actually doing some of these rifts. Well, there are a few people playing at least. This is another rare Chaos Rift, so if we start it, we'll... oh, Goblin. An Odious Eater? Kind of lame in terms of items. How much of these Chaos perks have we gotten? We've gotten 10 so far, that's it. Okay, well, we know what one of these do, so I'm going to make a cut real quick, and I'm going to be at the board by the time I get there, perhaps. Or maybe I'll just, you know, I'll just go to Yeltsena. Oh. Well, I'd rather not die. Let's try to get there now. Alright, that didn't work out. But we have another person playing with us, so let's just complete this real quick. I think I'll be making a... well, maybe I'll just play this out, honestly. Like, you guys don't mind if the episode's like, what, 2 minutes longer? Very slow, though. How many... do I have any better equipment? No, I do not. Shred is max level. Oh, I almost died there. So we have Ferox, the Aether Lord. So we're getting all these like different mini-bosses from the Infernal Wars, which is interesting. I do not know if I have to be within this area. I feel like the guy who's playing with me is not really carrying his weight. Alright, we're so close to being done with this. I guess there will be another, like, leader. Oh, here we go. Here's another player. Maybe the two of us can actually take care of this, because that other guy was not really doing much. So this time, that big boss was not actually spawned. Just one of these smaller ones. Is this it? Is this still not complete? Really? I didn't seal the rift this time? Okay, that's kind of weird. Oh well. Let's teleport to Yelsena. See what the quest giver... We're not actually not going to speak with the quest giver. I think we're just going to see how far along I got on the board. We'll end the episode there, and then I'll actually start the second and probably like the first real quest. Yeah, so we got enough for level 2 and level 3, but level 4 to get to the next tier. So that's kind of interesting. So you require quite a bit. Level 6 to get to the 4th quest, so there's between every 2. How many quests are? 6 quests in total. Hopefully they're actually good quests, because the previous season, there were like 9 quests, but most of them kind of sucked, or were just fetch quests. So I'm probably gonna explore a little bit, maybe level up a little bit, try to get some better equipment, because right now I feel very weak. I will be returning next episode, where we're gonna start the Den of Iniquity, or Iniquity. Okay, that's kind of a weird word. And we're gonna continue on from there. I'm probably going to upload 2 or 3 episodes this week, and then next week I'm going to upload maybe 2 or 3 episodes, and then the week after that I'm probably going to try to finish this season. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. I upload content 5 days a week is the regular schedule, uploading a little bit more this week and next week. And I will be playing through all of the story for Diablo IV Season 10, the season of Infernal Chaos. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.